By way of time indication, Counsel, how much time do you think you will need with this witness?
I think that with 1.5 hours, I will be through with the witness.
Swearing the witness.
I, Bishop Kawira Mwangaza, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect to the matter before the Senate shall be the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Kindly introduce yourself, your full names and the capacity you hold for record purposes.
Thank you, Speaker and Honorable Senators. I'm Bishop Kawira Mwangaza, the Governor, Meru County.
Thank you. You have received the notice of impeachment, and subsequently the County Assembly of Meru resolved to remove you from office through impeachment. Is that the reason why you're before the Senate today?
Yes.
You have had an occasion to look at all the materials presented by the County Assembly in support of the impeachment. You've also had an opportunity to file a response to that motion.
Yes.
That is the response before the Senate, the one dated 3rd of November, 2023?
Yes.
Together with your affidavit in support of your response?
Yes.
Would you wish, first of all, to affirm that the contents therein form part of your response?
Yes.
Thank you. You were also present at the Senate yesterday when counsel for the County Assembly described you in a certain manner through comparison with a certain criminal in Europe.
Yes, I was.
Is that a true description of your personality?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Specifically, the counsel for the County Assembly accused you of demeaning this House by making a mockery of the impeachment process that found you not guilty in December last year. Did you at any time make a mockery of the proceedings?
Counsel for Governor.
No.
Yes.
The counsel for the County Assembly did apologize and indeed sought to have that record expunged. So as far as we are concerned, that particular record does not form part of the record.
Most obliged. Then I withdraw that line of examination in chief and proceed. Madam Governor, you have been accused of not being capable of working with leaders in Meru, particularly members of County Assembly. And this particular allegation was that you were only able to work for a few weeks after you reconciled with the MCS. Is that true?
That is not true.
That is not true.
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, for how long have you been having an harmonious working relationship with members of County Assembly?
We've been working together with the members of County Assembly until the last almost 2 months only.
The last 2 months?
Yes.
Are you talking about the month of August and September?
August and September.
Yes. So it is your evidence that throughout the year, save for the 2 months, you have been in a perfect working relationship with members of County Assembly.
Extra perfect relationship working with members of County Assembly.
What made it possible for you to have this harmonious working relationship with the members of County Assembly? Did you have any intentional efforts to mend the fallout that you had with MCS? Did you make any efforts after the impeachment?
The first solution was made by this Senate the last time we were here, and I followed the advice of senators we want to start down with the MCAs. We again sat and had a long, lengthy discussion with some other leaders, and from there we've been working together.
Particularly, there was the issue of, for lack of better word, ward development fund. Were you able to facilitate development projects in all the wards of Meru County?
Immediately after we left here, I facilitated ward development fund to every MCA to the tune of 10 million, and this year 15 million for every ward.
Thank you. You have produced a video, KMV1, which I now ask the technical team to play so that we see the kind of efforts and the fruits that were borne by those efforts. KMV1.
We'll get back to it once the technical team has worked on the system. Council, you may proceed. Once we are ready with the video, we can as well come back to it. We'll always come back to it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So then, Honorable Governor, we have just started watching a video that is not very clear, but can you try and explain to this Senate where you were in that meeting that has been recorded, who were the members present, and what was the purpose?
We were in the premises of County Assembly of Meru with all the members, the 69 of them, and also the county woman representative was present, and we agreed that the past is over. We start working together for the sake of Meru.
Thank you. And that, can you remember the date of?
Council, I'm informed the video is now ready.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Play it.
Tumeona ni vyema kuwa tuna embrace one another. Mambo yaliyopita tunasema si ndwele ama tunasema ni yaliyopita si ndwele tugange yajayo. Sisi yaliyopita ni past. Kwa hivyo tumeamua kwamba hakuna mtu atakumbuka yaliyopita. Yule alikuwa impeached, wale walikuwa na impishana, yote tumeweka nyumba. Tumesema ni kaende ya maendeleo na kabati ya maendeleo. Kwa hivyo tunafuraha siku ya leo kuleta ujumbe kwa Wameru ya kwamba we are one. Na tunaomba walio nje ambao walikuwa na celebrate maybe disunity wakae kando kidogo, maana tunasonga tukiwa pamoja. Hatutakubali kuweka tena nafasi ya watu kuingilia katikati yetu. We've kept our personal interest kando for the people of Meru.
Mimi naitwa Ayubu Fundi, nikiwa spika bunge ya Meru, na siku ya leo ni furaha kubwa kwa sababu ile shinda kidogo tulikuwa naye kati ya ofisi ya Governor Excellency Bishop Kawira Mwangasa na bunge ile naongoza hapa, tumefika, hiyo maneno imefika mwisho. Sema kulingana na uongozi wa His Excellency William Ruto na deputy wa katika chagua, tulianza kuongea wiki moja imepita, na siku ya leo Mama Safi awimelepa akatumwa na His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua akaambiwa akuje tumalize ile maneno ilikuwa imebaki na kila kitu umemaliza.
Amen. Kwa
hivyo sisi tunataka kuambia Meru na Kenya mzima ya kwamba sisi tuko kitu moja na tumekubaliana kwa miaka 4.5 ile imebaki tutafanyia watu kazi na tutakuwa timu moja.
Amen.
Na tunasema asante kwa President Rigathi Gachagua kwa kuona ni vizuri Meru iongee kwa sauti moja. Na gavana ni mali nikisema wewe kwa siasa wewe ndio kiongozi na ndiye mkubwa yetu sisi sote. Na sisi tutakuwa nyuma yako, tutakusupport, wewe ukiwa mama yetu na ukiwa baba yetu. Ndio Meru ikae vizuri kana kama Meru akareboeka. Thank you and God bless you.
Jina langu ni Evans Moira Karia, MCA wa Mitunguo na kiongozi wa walio wengi katika bunge letu la Meru. Familia Meru. Na nataka kusema leo ni siku kubwa sana kwa Wameru. Sababu tangu tufanye uchaguzi hapa Meru, tukachagua governor, tukachagua MCAs, hakujakuwa na amani na hakujakuwa na kuelewana katika upande wa bunge letu la Meru na upande wa Governor Excellency Kawira Mwangaza. Lakini siku ya leo sisi tumekubaliana ya kwamba for the interest of Meru tuweke hayo maneno yote ambayo yalikuwa nasumbua, tuwachane nayo kutoka leo, na tukamua kushikana na kuelewana kabisa, ndio tuweze kufanyia wa Meru kazi. Na sisi kama bunge letu la Meru tumeambia gavana wetu kwamba sisi tuko tayari, yale ambayo yote yanahitajika kufanywa na bunge, wale mawaziri ambao hatukupitisha, wale chief officers ambao hawakuweza kupita kuletwa katika bunge letu, supplementary budget na mambo yote ambayo yanahitajika sisi kufanya kama bunge, tuko tayari, hata kama ni kuanzia kesho, ndio tuweze kufanya ku make sure that Marians do receive their services that they do need so much.
We can stop there. We can stop there. Thank you. Are you able to identify the people in that clip? Are they members of the County Assembly of Meru?
They are all members of County Assembly of Meru, read by the Speaker, Ayubu Bondi.
We have also seen the move of this motion in that clip.
The majority.
The majority.
Yes.
Thank you. In that clip, is there any indication that you bragged about the fact that you went scot-free?
No.
You have also used a certain slogan that you are now being accused of using, Kabati, Kabati, Kaende, Kaende. Did you actually use those two slogans in your speech with members of County Assembly present?
I used it because it is a slogan for development, the speed of development in Meru.
The speed of development in Meru.
That is Kaende, Kaende, Kabati, Kabati.
Just for us to be able to understand, what does this slogan actually mean? What is Kabati? What is Kaende?
Kabati means like accelerating to the fullness of everything, that is highest speed possible. And then Kaende is non-stop. That means that the development will be non-stop and at a very high speed.
Thank you. So when then the move of the motion comes here and tells the Senate that Kaende, Kaende, Kabati, Kabati is a don't care slogan that says you don't care about anything, is that a misinformation and distortion of facts?
It is.
Thank you. Let us proceed. So then you are seen in many instances using that slogan, Kabati, Kabati, Kaende, Kaende.
Even the MCAs have embraced the same slogan and they also use it.
Thank you. Let us proceed and watch the next video. And you have alluded to the fact that you agreed to give at least 15 million for every ward for development projects. Was that done?
It was done.
Can we watch video KMV2?
Antojaja gwetwa ja oversight najo ndenda kuburio njubwi muntu uri okuthithiria oversight na ara Nairobi obicine no oversight yeje tureaja tukinyete ndagaceji ni oversight ire kwingi tukwenda ne TV na Nairobi kana ne kweja gukinya murandi jora tukuona burenda oversight ya groundine kana burendera yo obicine na ara Nairobi imenya mantu jajo tinda gwetwa ja oversight kairi turogire batu turi mbunge ya Meru no tubatwe itwe tunengeri mandate MCA no nengeri mandate ya kuthithia oversight ya mirandi yonde ya county government ikatiba ya Kenya no boba nengeri isheria kinya report ire rathoma gwa ya control of budget itibati kwamba gwita ara senate kamba kuja county assembly ya Meru report ire thithagia oversight ya senate ni report yake ya auditor general na etira uma kwa mantu jaja ngibatrogira oversight ikaniritwe na siasa atufanyi nini atutaki ito akirigie ntugita kwa DTF na ara mitungu mantu ja utheru wa bioro na kinya babu na ibonete mantu bioro bira biaki na ndito akire plant ya na ara bioro bira biojura bikeja bikandrinwa igaikuara mitungu project ya million 17 ingaringe nipe bwaja iri roje rwa mitungu rwa rwita kwa water supply rwa runya wa mitungu yonde iruthithiru rehabilitation na project yo ni enderete governor 15% done project ya million ya 18 o mitungu yetu boy thatu bugeta kuma karingene ibuje karingene tekaringene kara kanyagene kare kamuguru kuma ara karingene ugeta muguru ugeta muchagara barabara yo nethithirwe na yathithirwe na mbeca cia ngavana iria tugwita cia flagship na nethithitwe na 95% na aru andu bo inya gukaura kana gukarotero batita na ndina yetumirite ciringi milioni 5 ringaringira ni ngavana mbe aibo gutara cia kinyinga na mwanka thai 17 plus 18 plus 5 omwenda yage gutara ndaga ceje yanu tukinyete aja na aru eje ire gwitoko matumo Kirimba bridge na yo bote kwana nireketie ibora unairo
we can stop there. The video is quite long. Thank you. Madam Governor, who is the person making that speech in that video?
The majority leader and the person who was the mover of the impeachment motion.
That is Honorable Evans Mawira.
Yes.
You are also seen in that video. Yes. Kindly, are you able to recall the date and where that event took place?
I can't recall the date, but the event took place in his own ward.
Which month was that?
I don't remember the month.
You don't remember?
Yes.
Is it recent or?
It is very recent.
Very recent?
Yes.
Thank you. Mawira seems to be making certain remarks about your performance. What is he saying?
He's very right because he's trying to praise the work that we do in Meru County. One, for the 10 million that we usually give for ward development and the flagship projects. What I do as a governor is I go around all the ones and then give the list of all the development projects to the area MCA to read to the people, to understand, and to also for us to be accountable for the funds. Every ward we do a visit with the area MCA, and I usually carry a booklet of the projects, that is ward project and flagship project for the area MCA to read to the people to understand what they are doing. And that is what exactly the majority leader is doing in his own ward.
Can you recall the number of projects that he is mentioning by name that have been done in his particular ward?
In that particular day, we were opening a bridge, just talking about the roads done, and also the boreholes, and so many other things that we did with more than 50 million.
Thank you. I've actually retrieved the date of that event. It was the 2nd of August 2023, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Na nediri isipokuwa tuchange tu kidogo na tumonia na kwa na engineer ikabuidwa kinya andro atare ndiri omira rweru kamomora rwite anjiraira tukwiro ara kukegirwa karabati isa sawa ena rweru tuku yakorwo tuina obichi wa murire public works.
Thank you. Again, you're seen launching a project, yes. A dam specifically. Which ward is that?
That is Mudhara ward, and the one with the document is the area MCA, Aurelio Murangiri, reading the developments, including the dam that it costed us 39 million in his own ward.
Are you able to recall the date when you launched this particular dam at Mudhara?
I think it's not even 3 months ago.
Less than 3 months ago?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, I will move on to the second issue, which still touches on your relationship with members of County Assembly in respect to projects and Okolea. Let us play the video KMV 20.
Ngerie MC watu mawera atukule na maromba. Ngerie MC watu mawera mbeke bila kuno. Na trombeni. Ewa mwadhani mutura moyo, wora wombere ndine eguru, wombera vile viona wana vile viona kwa. Tuaja mudenye jubere ya mezo ya kumudenye jojo na arba.
Tuyamwe. Na ndina arba ndongo angeja na njekwa. Na kanisa kwa mchokeka. Amen. Na mbona unaadwa tena kilauni kile. Ndina kilauni kia maamiu henu. Ndina kilauni kia kanisa. Bwana asifiwe. Itobiria ukuona kieni negeki. Kinyama ikiele mkwali nayo. Kinyangu kuele tukinyete. Kinyanga alele ya ndega. Kinyangu itobiria vyo mjoto kaeja na buti kingotele kezikari kilio.
Kindly pause the video. You are making certain remarks, and before we go to the remarks, we have also seen the leader of majority again in that video. Where were you with him on that particular day?
That is an Okolea program which is run by my family and my church. We usually go to do the Okolea every Sunday afternoon, and I always invite if they wish to come and join me on Sundays. And with me is the Honorable Mawila, the mover of the motion or the impeachment, who was also involved in that operation Okolea Kana Kameru.
This was on 13th of August this year, 2023.
13th of August this year.
You are making certain remarks about the capacity in which you are in that event.
Yes, I always tell them that in Operation Okolea events, they don't see the governor, but they should see their mother, and also a bishop who is coming to assist, not in form of a government, but as a church and as their mother.
Did you explain the source of the resources that you were giving, including the microphone you were holding? I heard you talk about that.
I always do that in every meeting, that everything that I use in Okolea, there is nothing that comes from the county government of Meru, because I've been doing that for the last 12 years.
Thank you. May we proceed with that video?
Balabona ange Okolea bambike uge. Naru akarukire mtore ombokirie getandene ni mheshimiwa wa Ntura yeje Evans Mawira. Mheshimiwa Evans Mawira alingalingile mwali kama pema mbelembeta kanisene aleta shilingi mwemwe ngiri egana lemwe. Ambera kinyawaga ongere ekirangalisia kumahuta. Kinyawaga ongere ongera merengeti ya bajojo. Nali ngalingirwa kanwe. Kabati. Kayana. Wena heshimiwa wetu bale aja tuena DMK, tuena Aaron. Beza batu kaidi ndaike mwambe tutile hata uangi.
Wambere na antobara bakameme bamurike mwega na bativi badikerie. Murandi jojo Okolea. Batu ite tukurukagia budget ira itangukendene ya county ya Meru. County Assembly ya Meru na ine mikagia mbunge de majority leader. Na hivyo enda kuconfirm na kukujira na kuikira kirore ute shilingi kinyemwe twakurukia ya mbeca cia thirikari kenda ya murandi ne Okolea. Kwa ura kuria murandi Okolea kiuria aliuria mantu ja muntu kiumbe murandi Governor Kawira Mwangaza na family yawe na kanisa yawe. Na hikyo naro bukuba tote kwa ya mando mengeja thirikari. Nundu naro murandi joringithia ngia, joringithia muntu jangi no tweri, joringithia ndo bara bayo mabati. Totingire tora twa merengeti, oro kuma na makobokobo aja, na oro kuma na mattress, na mando ja uja kare sawasa.
Thank you. I think we've had enough of that video. Thank you. Madam Governor, again you are heard and using the same slogan, Kabati, Kabati, Kaende, Kaende.
Yes.
The members of County Assembly were again present.
Yes.
Did they join you in that slogan?
They joined me in that slogan.
Did they understand the meaning of your slogan?
They will understand the meaning of the slogan.
Honorable Mawira is also making certain remarks about the funders of Okolea. What is he saying about who funds the Okolea program?
He says, as the County Assembly of Meru, they are the ones that pass the budget, and they have never passed any coin to be utilized in the Okolea program. It is purely my project to assist the disadvantaged people in our community. And he, as part of the well-wisher, that very early morning, gave me 100,000 shillings to fuel my vehicles.
So he contributed towards your charity project?
Yes.
Let us now move to the next video, 1C, and see another member of County Assembly. I think it's in the same event, you will confirm. 1C.
Governor wetu na ntubanda bene bonde Bwana Yesu asifiwe, nisalimie mwalimu sana. Onibeta wandie MKMC wa Bogeta West na Baruguru. Na nande bara batuthinga tete kanima ibaije itoiketie ngavana tiru. Lakini nande nindo onokire. Ndauma Sauro nande betagwa Paulo. Nanjo basema ni nani? Ombeta ndiye MK Paulo. Na nande nindo ngeletie njeshi ya mama.
We can pause there for a moment. Thank you. Who is the person making those remarks?
He is MCA, and he was the mover of the first impeachment.
He was the mover of the previous motion.
Yes.
This again is on 13th of August this year.
Yes.
Do you in any way seem to have any disagreement with the mover of the previous motion?
No, he's even telling the public that he is now a changed man. They used to disturb Mama, but he has changed from Saul to Paul.
That is in reference to the biblical Paul,
yes,
who was one Saul.
Yeah.
He's also talking about them being forced, if I can hear him correctly, to join the opposition. What was he talking about?
He was talking about the pressure amounted to them by external forces or by external people that do not belong to the county assembly to fight the government, but he has vowed not to repeat again and support the government.
Thank you. Let's proceed watching that video.
The opposition Governor Kawira support. Decision ya kwa support Kawira na baina imani na Kawira. Na nande kwa bate kwa nakuwa tukiwa kumibira breaks. Abo andekera. Kumibira breaks yeti onda kwa boindwa.
We can stop there for that video. Thank you. Honorable DMK Kiogora says, mimi sitatishwa, sitaweka uoga. What was he making reference to?
He was making reference to the leaders, the national leaders, and also the party leaders that were telling them to keep off from supporting the government. And also he is also talking about the Kumibila breaks, because the people of Meru have started another slogan again, Kumibila breaks, and they were warned as MCAs not to continue saying Kumibila breaks. So he's telling the people that come from Nairobi to keep off. They want development.
Thank you. We will be moving on to the source of that pressure, sourcely. But finally, in support of your Okolea program, let us watch video 1E. It's a very short video.
Bwana Murega igirete ngobia ya NCA kwa bodo chiete gatika gapi jawa mutea daktari mutea na kwire bishop untongeretie mbunge lina timu kona twenio batu sawa atubetu support ni Kiambi support ni Njoke tu support ni gavana wetu nutu tema endeleo jejara kwinai winandwa maendeleo jejara kwinai winokiri au ange gavana iwe munene okwa na munene weje na ng'ombe tumba kweja na ng'ombe ende lingavana ndi mulevi ndetha ya ng'ombe ndetha ya mburi
Singa yu na bikini ng'ombe na mburi ya
We can stop at that. Madam Speaker, who is the person making the remarks in that video?
This is the Speaker of County Assembly of Meru.
And you confirm this was during an Okolea program meeting?
Yes, in Mwangandia Ward, Mojo.
Who is the MCA Mwangandia Ward?
It's Mr. Njoki.
Mr. Njoki.
He was present.
You also are in the company of other people in that?
Those are all MCAs.
Our MCAs?
Yes.
What has the Speaker just done?
The Speaker has donated a goat because I usually give the single mothers and widows cows. And he says, because you've given and donated a cow and you are senior than me, let me donate a goat. And he has done it.
Thank you. Again, what date was this?
It is barely around 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Now, we have alluded to some forces that were behind, or rather that were not happy with this unity between you and MCAs. I want you to identify and tell us what is happening in the next video, 1D. Kindly, may we play video 1D?
MCA gukaribisha ntura ya Bogeta East na mbuge wotwe on behalf ya ntuma Bogeta East na Bogeta West na wenzangu bare aja tucokerie nkago nontu bwe kinya rire okinya oni mbigirwe ntumba kwithira nteja nontu rire okinya gatia kana kara kamumero kuringithia gagatia ipati yakwa na impuwa kweli imbati kweja kuona nontu ni pati ya maendeleo ndene ntura yetu. So ngabana we are so humbled to gweretwe sana baju tuli MCA tuli MPIDU na ikio tumio kuona na arwa tutena manto maingi na arwa intukwe gokorea kana kamumero na mami umenye baju tuli MPIDU
na ndenda ugire ngabana tukamukaria na inya na ora kumbikika kendo mbako boli trangugi no ndo twamwagia thayo tukona inya la twamwagitie thayo ateja gaguku na nande mbigirwe toirwe tukaria siasa nenu yete mbokani alema muntu ondu ukwoya maratasi nande kurandu bakamatete ile leta ubirana na mawa na ito abatumira Nairobi gutagera imbie tumicukari raitirie batagera imbie tumiogoti bukuongerwa gutokwaririo ogoti ingabana bakweja ubira mbesa ikwekiwa senate counties ciongerwa mbesa ibaregere kuongera ndi baliuga ibejete kwa base ore base mbesa ireko
ututu naku Madam Governor na ukageta muntu ututu ugira tugatre no ngato nyongera we ni ntobye mero ara tumba kogera twabwitira nguge iyo tumba guchinja as long as Kawira Mwangaza we ni ntobye mero oni ndekire mbwe matu wambirani isa sawa na
we can pause there. We have seen the first speaker, no, actually the second, the one in the black jacket. Are you able to identify him?
Is the mover of the first motion of impeachment, DMK Kiogora.
He is heard making certain remarks about Keberi and forces from Nairobi. What is he talking about?
He is referring to the Meru MPs and also the senator that they should keep off Meru because they have their own leader, maybe referring to the end of state. and then the MCs have their own leader. And he says last weekend they were in a certain town named Maua, where they and the Kiberi, the starring stake or spoon, meaning the governor, and they are saying that they will not be part and a parcel of what the members of parliament are doing.
Thank you. So the honorable member for County Assembly, Abogeta West, talks about a force that is being advanced using the Kiberi tool. That is what he's saying?
Yes.
And he's telling them to keep off?
Yes.
Thank you. Let us move to video KMV 14. KMV 14, kindly.
Na bakaya batuana na badiri manto yo difference sisi omba kwethirio bature MCA bembe tute tayari utonye ratio so ende atukuromba tu burungu ari mbere governor na deputy governor bomba kwetwa bage wata naira nigenda tukomba kutukinda weta turi antu amwe turi antu bembe na turi MCA na tongeri bonde brantu badurite na ndi na imani manto yo onde akombekana lakini tute kwenda thai twagulukia budget siasa ikanjiria nigenda mwembe akomba kwetwa ita ya maendeleo so baba goya na manto akeberi keberi mwene keberi naso agreement mwene keberi naso ketiania manto yembe na rekana yaryo e ambe tukongangari kokaria mama nonto MPs beto odonku wayo kegonga ko mama ende muntu arumogeni ajoto janganya akili otobo akili atotore mama we are not ready ende ora ko lo bubutu kwena keberi keu ayate kati ana keberi nyegira to ati anajo okira nkoromba neo iba imenyere lakini okia kweli maendeleo wale tete wale maendeleo ende manto akeberi na ina keberi toto okienda ne mbere yetu embe tu atandite embe ronde kumantonyire mwanka dos twegento kemwe noro kaingilia atasiarwa
antu bonde baraba kwenda kurwa bare jegende baberanga mwegembe akugitwa mwegembe akudizwa lakini utinya mwegembe mo kumara tata nontore mwegembe wongo none tote makota Kawira Mwangaza najo antu baraba kuja gutata bakire egembe re kuinyirwa iba kuma inventi bange bakumatigania baba dioro kete asese takeberi ba dioro kachete tekegeri ba dioro kachete oversight you chonde nunto egembe wena regete nunto naije.
Thank you. We can post that video there. Governor confirmed that was on 27th of August this year.
Yes, 27th of August.
This year?
Yes.
Are you able to tell who the people speaking in that video are?
Those are all MCS from Igembe, apart from one who comes from Central Imenti. The rest are Igembe MCS.
They are making a specific grievance about siasa za Kiberi. What are they talking about?
They are talking about the members of parliament who had just begun a movement by the name Kiberi, coming all the way from Nairobi to Meru. And they are warning them that they have been given work to do in Nairobi. They should continue with their work there and leave them alone because they have only one mama who can assist them to do development.
Thank you. So this was 27th of August 2023. Honorable Governor, if then someone comes here and says that you only were able to work with MCAs for a few weeks, are they lying or they're telling the truth?
That is pure lie.
Thank you. We want to understand this Kiberi movement, siasa za Kiberi movement. And I want you to listen carefully to video 3A and see where or the source, the genesis of the Kiberi movement. 3A.
Ashimu wanaume sisi wanaume Kiberi ke ile ya Kiberi Kiberi ke Kiberi Kawira Kiberi ya Kawira kuramio abero na aroma kana Kiberi pero na kamenye mbu ara boka ibogana bonoi mwana tomo bere kinyaga wa.
Are you able to even explain what he's saying?
He's talking about that. They will use that thing too. I'm not able to explain. Because it has been done by so many men, and now they are ready as members of parliament, him being the leader, to do that to me. And he has recruited so many young men for the purpose of that Keberi movement, together with the Deputy Speaker of this House.
Can we watch KMV 12?
Tumetoseka kutawaliwa vibaya na mkora asiosiba anafaa kuongezwa kakoto kwa tumbo na simiti na mawe ndio atisikie njaa tena. Wangapi wanasema Kawira aende? Kawira mbae, lakini tunataka kiti ya mtuma apewe. Kiti yake, ndipute yake, magari rudishwe, security apewe, kila kitu apewe, na kiti ya finance, kiti ya pesa apewe. Mwondo ndaya la Keberi. Ndia kuna mkomeno arome ando Kawira. Kwa hivyo sisi tunaunga mkono hilo mjadala umeletwa na Mheshimiwa Mporo, na asante kwa kunialika. Tuendelee namna hiyo. Kazi yetu ni kushikanisha kila mtu. Asanteni sana ndugu zangu. Thank you very much.
Madam Governor, I hope you are able to explain again, or perhaps the message has sunk, what these honorable members are telling members of the public.
The honorable members of parliament and the deputy speaker of this honorable house is telling the public that I defeated the men, and in this case, they are going to use that steering stake and they recruited so many young men for that purpose, and they have been holding rallies almost in all towns in Meru, doing the same over the weekends. Honorable Speaker, I want to say this is purely politics. purely politics.
Thank you. There is another video, I think that will be my last, 3C on the gender profiling and harassment. 3C.
Mukuru ku ingwendo kuona uliki na tuli America enda oge kana kamurega lakini towe kamurega tena kana tumekona boloi angwendo moya Kawira Mwangaza utendwa leo ukavatia mwana mwene ukidhata tumekona boloi toenda kuwa kena tutike murea baichu imukuru ku ya mwana nwe ya pronto abori agera mono mbele na kayuyu age babaile age badato tenjamba loi kantenjamba kana ko mtodala odola masiara de kuereka na nchoke mbele na keberio wewe keda kala hekeda Kawira udire hekeda Kawira kukwekeda no alemera rume Kawira hangwa nyo yekeda hangwa ndenda kenda menya wewe mwekuru wale mwekuru muchoro kwa etawa mwenda na mulingeteke urenga wayo kiamdaka endukisha ndaka siakwa no mwekuru mukuru.
Thank you. The honorable member is making certain remarks about your husband. What is he saying?
He's saying that he has given me 9 months to be pregnant. And if that is not done, you'll do it via what is holding.
Eventually, Honorable Governor, your deputy joined the movement and made similar attacks on you and on your Kolea program. Can we watch KMV4?
Kweta Tharaka County tobatethie kweta Embu County tobatethie kweta Isiolo County tobatethie ukorea kirundu kia thina kia pubate kia kuewa itokwenda kinya tukweya na hapo sana bibi wewe ndio governor na program Kerundu keke pubate program wetu okolea matwe murungu wake tuetera tutetera muntu no ntokerundu ke antobembe beku atote okenda bekwerwa kerundu ke wikireti makire bagwa tokolea kabisa mathina yaba ya
Kabaa. We can stop there. Thank you. Speak, Honorable Governor, that is your deputy governor.
Yes.
He's making certain remarks about the Okolea program.
Yes.
What is he saying?
I've been doing the Okolea, and this gave me favor before God. And my deputy governor, who was just a prison askari, God gave us favor because of this program. And out of the program that raised him from being askari to His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Meru, is the same person that is seen on video, the campaigning or demeaning the same program that God used to give us favor before men and women.
And he continued, and we watch KMV 15. 15. That video was played yesterday, but for your sake, can you explain what the youths are chanting, led by your deputy governor?
That is my deputy governor with some youths from his area saying that Kawira doesn't have a home. She only does prostitution in the county, and they are praising him and warming him up to be the governor or take over the position of the governor of Meru. And that is exactly what has been happening to our members of parliament, including the senator or deputy senator of this house. They have started warming him up to be the governor and take charge because I'm just a woman before them.
Thank you. It got worse by slaughtering of a cow that you had donated. Can we watch KMV 16? Confirm whether that's the same cow you had donated and to whom had you donated the cow. We can stop there. Thank you. Thank you. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I see like the cow is still alive as it's being slaughtered.
Yes.
Was that the cow you had donated?
Yeah, we were in the area of the Igembe South, and then we identified the old woman who was to be given the cow as it was entering into the field. Then they took the cow, slaughtered it just before us.
And they are singing the same song, but they're also making other remarks. What are the other remarks?
Before I say about the other remarks, is that hiyo ng'ombe ilikuwa imebeba ndama ya miezi 6. And then they are saying that the same way they have slaughtered or killed the cow is the same way they will do to Kawira Mwangaza.
Thank you. We can have the video removed from the that has not also been the only thing. You have also been accused of not being a proper Meru. Are you aware of that fact? What? That you have been accused of not being a proper original Meru, therefore unfit to lead?
Yes, they have been accusing me of not being a Merian, but a Kikuyu.
Thank you. Let's first watch KMV 5. You will make those explanations.